Next up, we're going to go right to Metaphysical Fox Press with Robert. Robert, tell us about your press.
Robert Eugene Perry. This is Metaphysical Fox Press. Just having fun with that right there. That's the logo. So it is wonderful to be here with all of you. I have the newest press here. I know most of you. Lise and Catherine were in the COVID group that kept us sane writing during that time. I'm in anthologies with Deb Kilday and Lise and Paul. And so about a year ago, I've published two full-length collections with Paul Richmond, Earth Songs and Surrendering to the Path. And when I came to him last year, I wanted to do another one. He said, "My God, Robert, I've got so many freaking people." So he said, "Why don't you're doing the same thing that I did when I started out? Hosting events, making connections. I host 2 events a month in the Worcester area." And I had back in 2007, I had self-published several books. So I started the press last year and came up with an anthology and then my own book. And this year, because I was laid off of my day job of 27 years, I've actually published 17 books. So so I had some extra time. So one of the things that I love to do when I host something at Book Lovers Gourmet in Webster. And it's a very nurturing, welcoming place. There are people that have, been writing poetry for 50 years, and some people just come in, they've never shared anything before. So I've always felt that poetry is about finding your voice and learning to express it. So I take that into the Metaphysical Fox. I have published, poetry. I use the term metaphysical for my own poetry because it's not religious and it's sort of spiritual. There's a lot of nature in there. But I recently published a poetry book by a pagan poet and a Christian poet and a Buddhist poet. So there's no difference. It's like finding your own voice and learning to express it to the world. So it's been wonderful. I do poetry. I have a couple short stories that are on the docket right now. Autobiography. Full length. So. Like I said, I've been doing it for a year. I love it. There's a lot of variety, so many different voices, to listen to. But today, a lot of my poets are older. I published a couple of 82-year-old poets, so nobody was really quite comfortable with Zoom. So I said, well, okay, I'll just do it myself because I've been writing since I was 12 years old. So this is my most recent. Let's see here. Here we go. I dreamt I was water and spoke in liquid tongues. So I'm going to read one of my personal favorite poems. This was my entry into the International Montreal Poetry Competition. This is Blood and Stones. Dead leaves rustling on the old oak, shamans rattle, storms end, snow covers everything. Redbird makes his mark, leaves his song, one heartbeat, then gone. In this moment, the movement towards the present tense, where you will read or hear this, leaves me longing and breathless, hoping for connectedness. Nearly 8 billion souls, each storied enough to break your heart. Apart, we are fractal, seeking wholeness, feigning boldness, wearing bravado like armor forged in egoic fire. Barred owl calls at midday, midway through my thoughts, mindful moment. Are you still with me, dear one? Sun low on the horizon, sinking into evening shadow, eventide unmoors the day, unveils mystery. Nightfall speared by starlight, bathed in lunar luminescence. New moon rises, devoid of light, fear swells and groans. We grope through twisted pathways, looking for answers, finding only phantasmagoria. We hide our faces in cold spaces. Dawn splits the heart of darkness open. Collective memory spills time of no separation. One flame fueled this conflagration. Now we are stardust embers who don't remember. Red robin, herald of spring, sing us back to this moment. Bring us to the water's edge once again.